Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel Joey Plays Games. It's me, your boy, Joey. And today, we're here to talk about if this wonderful movie, Shang-Chi, that was released this weekend, did it save Spider-Man No Way Home? Did it save Spider-Man No Way Home's December 17th release date? And I thought I'd just intro this video by just highlighting this lovely picture of Simu Liu. And I just love it. Very, very charismatic young man we got over there that just got his introduction to the MCU. All right, moving on from there, let me get to my argument. First, I want to highlight the domestic, worldwide monies of Shang-Chi this weekend. It's been out for 5 days, and worldwide it's made $157 million, coming up on $200 million rapidly. Internationally, it made $56 million, but domestically, in the 5 days it's been released, it's made over $100 million. It's the fastest film of the pandemic to reach $100 million. Just from Labor Day weekend alone, it made $94 million, with today's ranking in being a little over $6.5 million. So it's now it's approaching it's approaching big numbers very rapidly here, and I want to just highlight one other movie to compare it to, which has been the box office king this year, and that would be Black Widow. Black Widow totally grossed worldwide $372 million. Domestically made $182 million. Nationally made $189 million. Streaming numbers, we obviously don't have any information on that was released publicly, but it's presumed to have made probably close to another $150 million by streaming, and that's probably on the higher end of that because it also ran into a big pirating problem. But just comparing these two numbers, this movie's been out for 5 days and is already coming really close up to that, and this movie was whatever. It's not, the point is this movie was out for 3 months and it took that long to make. Yeah, I think it's still playing, but it was released in July. 2.5, 6, I think 6 weeks, 6 to 9 weeks was the theatrical release, but that's how long it took to make that. And Shang-Chi's already made it in a third of its time. Shang-Chi's already made close to half of that. It'll make over half of that this weekend, and then next week it'll be coming close to 3/4 with my box office guesstimations, just because of how the excitement around the movie will spread very rapidly. So that leads us to the question that was kind of in the nerd community a lot this weekend of, did this save the rest of the box office for the year 2021? And specifically in the nerd community, what's its effect on Eternals and Spider-Man No Way Home, considering those are in November and December? A lot of people were praising this movie, or saying this movie automatically saved the box office. I'm not quite in that boat yet. I think there's still a chance. I think Eternals, I would put at a 75 to 85% chance that it keeps its date. According to Variety, Disney's decision about Eternals' fall release will come after the studio has a couple weekends worth of box office data from Shang-Chi, which puts the official timetable at 2 to 3 weeks. So we're coming up on week 2. So presumably there is one more week to examine the data and put out the theatrical release date of Eternals. Now, that leads me to my next point. Considering we have all this data that they're still going to be examining, and all this data is probably going to be sticking to September, so none of this October data is going to have any impact on Eternals, which is why I think Eternals has a high chance of sticking to its release date. I think Spider-Man No Way Home is a different story. I think the big thing for Spider-Man No Way Home's release date is how these movies in October do. So I think Venom already bumping up its release date up 2 weeks after, which that news came, I believe, on Saturday following Shang-Chi's release date. that they was moving up 2 weeks to kind of take advantage of that and move away from this Halloween Kills release date, which Halloween Kills is sitting in a perfect time to take advantage of that Halloween market. So it was moving that up, trying to take advantage on that hit before, because it was originally kind of sandwiched in between Bond and Halloween Kills. So with this, I don't have high optimistic expectations for Venom in particular. I more have higher expectations for No Time to Die and Halloween Kills. I think Halloween Kills will probably do mediocre to average at best because it's an R-rated film. It's not going to do it's not going to do big bang numbers. I think No Time to Die is really going to be the key test to here for what's to come with No Way Home, because I think No Way Home, by the time Eternals release, it's No Way Home's release date is set. So I think you're looking at middle of October for kind of that final decision for if Sony's going to stick that release date. Because I think this movie's going to make gangbusters no matter where it releases. It's just how much will it make? Is it going to come close to Avengers Endgame numbers? Definitely not, because of the pandemic. But there is a chance for it to still rake in a lot of money, and Sony doesn't want to miss that opportunity. So I think these 2 weekends in October are going to be very kind of important, because Shang-Chi is still going to be making money. It's still going to be out presumably till around the weekend after Halloween Kills is released. That'll probably be the tail end of its exhibition in the theaters. So Sony's going to be looking at that's total box office number compared to Black Widow. And if it overpasses Black Widow for total grossing, that's going to do really well. It already passed the opening weekend of Fast and Furious, which is, I think, second or third highest grossing film of the pandemic. And it's up there with The Quiet Place 2, which is another high grossing film during the course of the pandemic. So I think we're really looking at that date for Spider-Man No Way Home. I think right now there's a 50-50 chance. So Eternals, I'm pretty confident that it's going to stick its date. I'm not confident so far that No Way Home will. I really hope it does, just because the vaccine booster shots are coming out. Shang-Chi had really good numbers, really good word of mouth, and things seem to be looking up. And I think it'll just be a really good boost around the holiday time. It's got still 2 weeks. It's releasing around the same weekend that the Star Wars movies, Force Awakens and Last Jedi released. Actually, I think all three of that trilogy released in that December, Christmas time area, and it will make a lot of money in those 2 weeks, and then it's going to carry over. It's going to have a lot of legs into January, and then we'll finish its exhibition probably in February or March. But if it's pushed till March, I think it has a great chance to totally just hands down beat the crap out of whatever numbers anything puts up in the pandemic, just because of the nostalgia that the film is going to be playing off of. So to answer the kind of question of the video, did Shang-Chi save Spider-Man No Way Home's release date? Not yet. I think it's pretty damn close to saving it, but barring any world pandemic related disaster or anything of that nature, just totally the numbers skyrocketing, I think we're looking at a 50% chance for No Way Home to stick its date. I think you're looking at a 75 to 85, pushing 90 for Eternals. Venom's going to stick its date. I don't think it's going to do the numbers that Sony's going to be really happy about to confirm that date right at that first week of October. It's really probably going to wait till that middle week of October, pushing into November, right in between these two release dates. So if you guys enjoyed this kind of analytical style theory crafting video, make sure to like the video down below, subscribe so you don't miss a beat of this kind of coverage about the nerd community and whatnot. Tomorrow we have the Matrix 4 trailer, as well as PlayStation's Sony showcase. I'll probably be doing a video on both, to be honest. The trailer will be up in the morning, so I'll do a trailer reacts, and then I'll watch the conference for Sony in the afternoon, and then put together kind of any cool live reaction clips that I got, because I'll probably record my reaction and then do kind of a summary of my thoughts on that. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.